Okay. So we have seen conditional statements. So in the conditional statements, so there is a first statement which is called as if. So there is a first statement. The first one is called as simple if. So that is if without else. If without else is called as simple if. And I said it is a block and you cannot write empty block. If you are trying to write empty block, okay, if you are writing empty block, then it generates a error, that is indentation error. Generates which error here? Indentation error. So empty blocks are not allowed. But how can I write empty block? So how can I write empty block? I can write an empty block by using the keyword called pass. So you are using one keyword here. What is that keyword is? Okay, so you can use one statement. See, you cannot write empty blocks, but if you want to write empty blocks, you can use one keyword called pass. Pass keyword is there. Pass keyword. So what is the use of this particular keyword is? So you can write empty blocks. You can write empty blocks by including which statement? Pass statement. See, if I'm not writing anything, suppose I write a program file new. If I'm writing here if 100 is greater than 20. So block must have at least one statement. If I'm not writing anything, empty. If it is empty, what will happen if it is empty? If I run this, there's an error. So because we have not included any statement. So when you're saying it is a block, the block must have at least one statement. Okay, one statement you have to write it. But how can I write a block without any statement? How can I write a block without any statement? So simply you include here pause. So this indicates that it is which block? Empty block. Okay, so pass means do nothing. What do you mean by pass here? Do nothing, don't do anything. Okay, what you're saying is don't do anything. Don't do anything if the condition is what? True. If the condition is a true, don't do anything because you just included one statement called which one? Pass. Okay, so if you run this, is it given any error? No. So if you want to write empty block, so block must have at least one statement. If you want to write empty block, you write the empty blocks by using which statement? Pass statement. So pass is a keyword. Pass is what here? Keywords here. Pass is a null operation. What do you mean by pass here? Pass is a null operation. When it is executed, nothing happens. It is useful as a placeholder. When a statement is required syntactically, pass is a null operation. When it is executed, nothing happens. It is useful as a placeholder when a statement is required syntactically. When statement is required syntactically, but no code needs to be executed. Syntactical, it requires some code, but you don't want to execute any statements. Then what you do it? You just include one statement called which one? Pass. Okay. So block means it can be any block. Okay. So empty blocks are defined. Empty blocks are defined by including which keyword here? Pass keyword or statement. See why you write empty blocks. See, block means these blocks can be anything. Suppose if is one block, okay, else is one block, okay, while is one block, okay, for is one block, function is one block, okay, class is one block. So in application development, so what will happen in application development is, in application development, you want to write a block, but you want to include statements later. You want to write a block, but you want to include statements what? Later. You want to write a block, but you want to include the statements later. Then how can you write a block without including statements later? So you just include the statement called which one? Pass. Okay. So yeah. So pass means do nothing. Okay. Pass means here do nothing. Don't do anything if condition is a true. Right? Yes. So there is one more syntax is there, if else. What is it? Another syntax is if and else. So this syntax is having okay, a block and which one here? Else block. The syntax is having two blocks, that is a block and one more is what here? Else block. Two blocks are there. Okay, so what is the syntax of it is? If so if followed by what is this here? Condition. If the condition is a true, you are including some statements. So how can you include the statements in a block? By changing indent. Okay, write here statement 1, statement 1 and statement 2, else. Okay, else what I'm writing again? Statement. So statement 3 and statement 4. So how many statements are there in a block? Two statements, statement 1 and statement 2. How many statements are there in else block? Two statements, that is statement 3 and statement 4. So I'm trying to include one statement here, that is statement 5. So if the condition is a true, it executes statement 1 and statement 2. If the condition is a false, it executes statement 3 and statement 4. If condition is true, it execute. Okay, statement 1, statement 2. Okay, statement 1, statement 2, and continue with what here? Statement 5. Is a statement 5 is there within if and else? No. The statement 5 is outside the else or not? Yes. So if the condition is a true, it execute if block. If the condition is a false, it execute what? Else block. So if condition is false, if condition is false, it execute. Okay, if condition is false, it executes statement 3, statement 4, and continue with what here? Statement 5. Continue with statement 5. So it is having two blocks, that is if block, and one more is what here? Else block. Now, if you see the flow chart of this, it is like this. So there is a start. Okay, start is there, and then followed by, so there is a condition. Okay, followed by condition. So this is the condition here. If the condition is a true, if the condition is a true, if the condition is a true, so what will happen? Execute statement 1, statement 2. Okay, if the condition is false, if the condition is false, okay, it execute statement 3 and statement 4. So if the condition is false, if the condition is false, it execute statement 3 and statement 4. Then after executing the statements, it continue with what? Statement 5. So my statement 5 is not a part of condition. It is outside. So after executing statement 3, statement 4, it executes statement 5. After executing statement 1, statement 2, after executing statement 1, statement 2, it executes statement 5. So after that, there is what here? Stop. So here there is a stop. So this is executed if the condition is true, and this is executed if condition is false. So this is a if block, and this is what here? Else block. This is a flow of execution here. So how it is executed is like this. Okay. Okay, so this is a flow chart here. This is a flow chart, how this if and else is executed. So for example, I cannot write. I say no, I cannot write empty block. I must write a block. See, how you write a block in C, C++. For example, if you're working with C, C++ and Java, if you're working with C, C++, Java, how you define the block? Yesterday or not tomorrow. I'm ready. Yesterday, I think you have not seen, huh? Have you seen or not seen? Diagram is there or not there? So if you are working with C, C++, Java, how you define the block? See, you write like this. if condition, and then how you define the block? Curly braces. You write a curly braces and then include statement 1 and statement 2. Okay, else again you open curly brace and write statement 3, and statement 4. But how you are defining a block? You are defining a block using which one? Curly braces. Open curly brace and close a curly brace. So this indicates it is a block. But how you define the block in Python? Using indentation. So you're writing like this, if condition followed by colon, and then you define the block by giving a space. Indentation is nothing but what? Space. Okay, you include the statement 1. So this is statement 1 and statement 2. Then again else, okay, else is one block. So colon and followed by statement 3 and statement 4. Okay, statement 3 and statement 4. So here there is a space. Okay, this space indicates this particular space indicates what here? Indentation. So here in Python, the block is defined by giving a space. In Python, a block is defined. In Python, block is defined by chaining indent. By chaining what is that? Indent. Indent, or what do you call it as space. But in C, C++, Java, here block is defined using curly braces. Here block is defined using curly braces. Open flower bracket and close flower bracket. But here it is somewhat difficult, right? I open the block with open curly brace. I have to close it by using closed curly brace. I open curly brace. If I don't close the curly brace, then it gives what? Error. But here there is no curly braces. I give a space, and it should be all the statements should be in the same level. If it is in different level, again it gives what? Error. So all must be in the same level, but if it is in different level, then again it generates what? Error. Okay. Yes. So this is another one. Okay, this is what here? Another one. Yes, this is difference between the blocks in C and C++, Java and Python. So if you want to execute the code based on some condition, for example, suppose write a program to find input number is write a program to find input number is even or odd. Basic example, I want to find out input number is even or odd. So input the number first. Integer of input. Enter any enter any number. Enter any number. If number mod, if number mod 2 equal to what? 0. So this is a condition. Okay, number mod 2, double equal is for equal to comparison. Suppose I enter the number, suppose I enter the number 6. Is this 6 mod 2 is 0? Yes. Is this 0 is equal to 0? Yes. Then I'm saying print. Number is which number? Even number. Number is even, else I'm trying to say print. Okay, number is which one? Odd number. So number and then is even, number is what is that? Odd. Suppose I enter the number 7. 7 mod 2, 1. 7 mod 2 is what here? 1. Is it 1 equal to 0? No. Then it will come to which block? Else block. And it will display 7 is which number? Odd number. 7 is odd number. Once you run this, enter any number, enter 6. 6 is a even number. I run this and 7. 7 is which number? Odd number. If the condition is a true, it execute which block? If block. If the condition is a false, it execute which block? Else block. Getting on it. If the condition is a true, it execute if block. If the condition is a false, it execute which one? Else block. For example, see, I mean, you build a business logic. You build a business logic. Okay, you build a business logic by using this. If and else. You build the business logic by using if and else. You build some logic, right? By using if and else. For example, write a program write a program to find. Okay, write a program to find input year is leap or not. I want to find out whether input year is a leap year or not. See, I can use, there is a predefined function in Python. Okay, I can use one function called isLeap. One predefined function is there. What is that function is isLeap. This function is there in calendar module. This function is there in calendar module. What is the name of that function? Leap, isLeap. What is the name of the function isLeap? So that will return true if the year is leap year, otherwise it return false. But I don't want to use this. I want to write my own logic to find out whether year is a leap year or not. But I want to know what is the logic. Which logic is used in isLeap function. Okay. So what I can do is it Python is a open source or not? Yes. So I can see the code. What is the code which is there inside this function? And that code I can apply it. What is the code is there inside that function, and I can apply that code. I can apply that particular code. What is the code? Okay, inside that function, and then I can apply the code. Say I open the location where my Python software is installed. So try to open the location where your Python is installed. Try to open the location where the Python is installed. Okay, now this is the location where my Python is installed. And inside this, there is a libraries. And within this, there is a library called which one? Calendar. Okay, now what we are doing is we are finding what is the logic used by the Python to find out the year is a leap year or not. We can write it. See, if we know the logic, you can find out directly. But I'm trying to use the logic done by the, yes. See, what is the logic? Year mod 4 equal to 0, century. Year mod 4 equal to 0 and year mod 100 is not equal to 0, or year mod 400 equal to what? 0. So here, year mod 400 equal to 0 and year mod 100 is not equal to 0, or year mod 400 equal to what? 0. Every 4 years, right? Okay. Year mod 4 equal to 0, year mod 400 equal to 0, and year mod 100 is not equal to what? 0. 100 is for what? Century. Okay. So what I can do, I can write this logic or not? Yes. So what I'm doing is if now I just read the year, integer of input, enter any year, I can write the condition if year mod 4 equal to 0 and okay, and year mod 400 is here mod 100 is not equal to 0, or year mod 400 equal to 0. Then you are saying, okay, this year is what? Leap. Year is leap. Otherwise, you are saying print year is not a leap. I print the value of year and is not a leap year. So every 4 years, right? Every 4 years, mod 4. Mod 400 equal to 0 or mod 4 equal to 0, then it can be what? Leap year. And not only that, year mod 100 is not equal to 0, even it is also leap year, right? So century also you have to check. Century also you have to check. You have to check the century also. So what is the century here? Mod 100. Not equal to 0. 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 It is not equal to 0. Not equal to 0. Not equal to 0. Okay. So then you are saying that year is what year? Leap year. Okay. So you have written in 1. So once you run this, enter any year. So I enter 2000. So 2000 is what? Leap year. Again, I'll say 2004. 2004 is also leap year. Every 4 years, right? So again, run this. 2008 is a leap year. Okay. If I enter 2002, 2002 is not a leap year. 2002 is not a leap year. 2008 is a leap year. 2004 is a leap year, and 2000 is also leap year. See, 2000 mod 4 equal to 0, yes. And 2000 mod 100 is not equal to 0, no. 2000 mod 100 equal to 0, not equal to 0, no. But 2000 mod 400 equal to 0, yes. Then it is which year? Leap year. So this condition is true and this condition is also true. So every 4 years. Okay, now this 100 is for century. Okay. So these are the simple logics just to implement how to write if and else. But else must have, again, else is also one block, and that block is executed when the condition is a false. Else block is executed when the condition is a false. Okay, block is defined. How you define the block? By changing indentation. Indentation must be given. Indentation is nothing but what here? Space. Suppose if I don't write a space, now tell me, is it print statement is within the else or outside the else? Outside the else. Means else is empty now. Is it else is empty or not? Yes. But is it empty blocks are allowed or not allowed? Not allowed. If I run this, it is given expected and indented block. How can I write empty block if I want to write? Pass. If I want to write empty block, I just include which one? Pass. But I cannot leave that block just like that. I cannot leave that block just like that. If I want to write empty block, I have to include one statement called pass. See, in application development or while developing a project, what will happen is you write a condition. Okay, while writing or for developing project, while developing, you write some condition. After writing condition, okay, you want to include the statements later. You want to include the statements later, and still you want to execute your program. Then what you do it? You simply include a statement called pass. You write so many conditions, but you may include the statements later. So, but still I want to execute the code. Still I want to execute the code. Then how can I execute the code? By including a statement called pass. So without including pass, I cannot execute it, right? So for example, one more example, we'll say, write a program to find it. So input character is vowel or not. I want to find out whether input character is vowel or not. So vowel. Input character is vowel or not. Okay, so how can I find out input character is vowel or not? So first you have to input character. Input character means I don't require to convert it. Okay, when you do the conversion, because by default input will read the value as which type? string type. Input function read the value as which type? String type. So enter any character. So input enter any character. This character is given to the variable called ch. This character is given to the variable called which one? Ch. If the character, how can you verify? If the character is double equal to a, or if the character is double equal to e, or if the character is double equal to I, or if the character is double equal to O, or if the character is double equal to which one? U, like this. But will it this logic becomes very complex or not? Yes. But I can make this logic very simple by writing character in. What I can use here? In operator. So I'm finding whether this character is there inside a group of characters like A, E, I, O, U, or A, E, I, O, U. So if the input character is there inside a list of characters, if this input character is there inside what here? List of characters, then I'm saying print. This character is, print this character is what? Vowel. Otherwise I'm saying consonant is not a vowel. So in operator search. I say no, in operator is used for searching. You are searching this particular character in a group of characters. If this character is there inside a group of characters, then it returns true. If this character is not there in a group of characters, which is nothing but string, right? Then it returns false. If this character is there inside a group of characters, then it returns true. If this character is not there in a group of characters, then it returns false. So I just run this. Enter any character. The character is A. Is it A is there inside A, E, I, O, U? Yes. It will execute if block, right? If I execute again, so input enter any character, enter X. Is it X is there inside this group of characters? No. Then it will come to which block? Else block. And then print X is not a vowel. X is not vowel. Okay, X is not a vowel. So how I'm checking this? By using which operator? In operator. So in operator, in is called as which operator? Membership operator. In is which operator? Membership operator. So this operator is used to find a given member. Is it exist in a collection of members? If this member is there in a group of members, then it returns true. Otherwise, it will return false. Is it this character is there in a group of characters? Yes. Then it's executed if block. Otherwise, it execute which block? Else block. If block, otherwise it execute which block? Else block. Okay, just try to understand how to use if and else. So if block is executed if the condition is a true, and else block is executed if the condition is false. If block is executed if the condition is true, and else block is executed if the condition is a false. For example, I'll write. So write a program, suppose, write a program to find input number is input number is divisible with input number is divisible with 7. If input number is divisible with 7, you should say yes. If the input number is not divisible with 7, you have to say no. If input number is divisible with 7, you have to say yes. If input number is not divisible with 7, you have to say no. Okay. What I have to do? First thing is I have to input what? Number. So integer of input, enter any number. Enter any number. Then what is my condition? If number, how can you find out? Is it number is divisible or not? Using which operator? Mod. If remainder is 0, then it is divisible. If the remainder is not 0, it is not divisible. Number mod 7 equal to 0. Then I should say what? Yes. Now this number is divisible. Otherwise I should say what? No. No, not divisible. That's all. This is how you have to build your own logic, right? So once you run this, enter any number. 21 is there. 21 mod 7. Remainder is 0 or not? Yes. Is it divisible or not divisible? Divisible. Yes. Okay, I run this. I try to give 14. 14 mod 7. Divisible? Yes. Okay, I try to execute some 11. 11 is divisible? No. So how can you find out is it divisible or not divisible? Mod. Mod operator you are using. Which operator you are using? Mod. So mod operator is to get the remainder. If the remainder is 0, you are saying it is divisible. If the remainder is not 0, you are saying it is not divisible. If remainder is 0, you are saying it is divisible. If the remainder is not 0, you are saying it is not divisible. That's all. Very simple logics. Okay. Try to understand how to write if and else. If and else. Try to understand how to write if and else. Okay, now these are examples are there, practice examples. So see the question. Name the keyword which helps in writing code involves condition. Which keyword is used for writing condition? If. What is answer here? If. So write the syntax of simple if statement. What is the syntax of simple if statement? If, condition and statements. Okay. If condition and then what? Statements. Is there any limit of statement that can be appear under an if block? Within the block, how many statements you can write? More than one. So is it any limitation of writing number of statements within the block? No. Any number of blocks you can write, any number of statements you can write. Write a program to check whether a person is eligible for voting or not. So accept the age from user. See here, this program. This is a practice programs are there here. Now I want you to practice these programs here, but even though I'll tell you, but I'm just pasting the link here. Okay, so you can practice. Just click on this link and open this, and you can practice all these programs. Okay, all these programs you can practice, but here. So write a program to check whether a person is eligible for voting or not. Voting or not. Okay, what is this now? See here. So write a program to find whether a person is eligible for voting or not. So it's asking input, what should I input here? Age. So what I have to read here? Age. Age equal to integer of input enter age. Enter age of a person. Okay, integer of input enter the age of a person. Okay. If age is greater than or equal to 18, then I'm saying, okay, eligible. I'm saying is eligible. Otherwise, I'm saying is not eligible. Eligible, otherwise not eligible. Very simple logic, right? I'm saying eligible, otherwise is not eligible. Enter age, 20, eligible. Enter age, 21, not eligible. Okay, 14 is not eligible, right? So because it's less than, right? 14 is less than 8. What year? Give the year means what? You are entering age or year? I think you are giving age or year. Array, what you are reading here? Age or year? What you are reading? Age or year? Array, 14 is a year. 14 is what? Is it 14 is a year or age? 14 is a year or age? Age, no. What Pushparaj? I think you are a flower, not fire. Uh, Pushparaj. I thought you are a fire, but you are a flower. Uh, array, 1998, if you enter, that is age or year? You want to give a year? Array, is not understanding what I'm saying. Pushparaj, 1998. What is this? But what we are checking? 1998 is greater than 18, right? Yeah, Pushparaj, 1998 age will be there. Huh? What Pushparaj? Huh? That is what I said. You are a flower, not fire. Huh? Right. Thank you. Okay. Right. Anyway, you understood, right? Okay. So by entering here, you have to calculate age. Okay, na? You have to calculate age because here we are directly entering age. Okay, na? We are entering directly age. Okay, even though if you enter here, that will be treated as what is my condition? I'm comparing with the age. Okay, that's the reason. Okay, yes. Oh, those regarding here. Recording somebody. Okay, yes. So it is like this. Now see, you can practice this. This one you can practice. You can practice this. Write a program to display hello if number entered by user is multiple of 5. So how can you find out multiples? How can you find out is it multiples of 5? How can you find out a given number is multiples? Okay, this is a program here. Reminder, very good. Write a program to display hello if number entered by user is multiple of 5. Otherwise, print what here by. So, how can you find out multiples of 5 by using which operator? Modulus operator. By using which operator? Modulus operator. You can use modulus operator to find is it multiple or not? Is it multiples of 5 or not? So what you have to do first is you have to input the number. What you have to do is, first you have to input the number. Okay. You have to input the number. Number equal to integer of input. Okay. Enter any number. Okay. Number equal to integer of input, enter any number. If number is mod 5, multiples means again mod only. For example, this logic is helpful when you develop ATM application. In ATM application, what will happen? You have to enter the amount in multiples. Multiples of 100, multiples of what? 200. Okay, suppose if ATM machine is having 100 rupees notes, you have to give in multiples of 100. If ATM machine is having 500 rupees notes, you have to give in multiples of 500. Yes or no? Suppose if ATM is having suppose 500 notes, I have to give 1000, 2000, 1500 like that. But if I enter 1200, then will it withdraw? No. So how can you find out the multiples? By dividing. By dividing with which operator here? Percentage operator. Percentage operator. If you are saying, if it is multiples of 5, I have to say what? Hello. If it is multiples of 5, I have to say hello. Otherwise, I have to say what here? By. If it is multiples of 5, I have to say hello. Otherwise, I have to say it is what? By. So enter any number. Enter any number. So my number is some 35. Is it 35 is a multiples of 5? Yes. No? Why? Yes. Okay. So what is the message? Hello. Okay. 35 mod 5 is a 0. If I run this again, I'll try to enter some 21. Is it 21 is multiples of 5? No. Then the message is what here? By. So if it is multiples again verified by using which operator? Modulus operator. Multiples, it is verified by using which operator? Modulus operator. Okay. So this is output here. Okay, there is one more. Now this syntax is having only two blocks. One is the if block. Okay, the syntax. Okay, the syntax is having only two blocks. One is the if block and one more is what? Else block. If the condition is a true, it execute if block. If the condition is a false, then it execute which block? Else block. Okay. Condition is true, execute if block. Condition is a false, it execute else block. Right? But if you want to check multiple conditions, then use if else, if else. This is called as if else ladder. This is called as which one? If else ladder. Means writing multiple if conditions. Okay. The syntax allows to write more than one condition. The syntax allows writing more than one condition. More than one condition. You are writing more than one condition. So what is the syntax of this is? See here, else if is only one keyword. Else if is only one keyword. If you see the syntax of this, it is like this. If followed by condition 1, and here I include one statement, or you can include any number of statements. Else if. Okay, EL if is only one keyword, and condition 2, and you are including statement 2. Okay, else if I'm writing here condition 3. Okay, EL if condition 3, then I'm including one statement, statement 3. Okay, else, okay, you can write any number of conditions. You can write any number of conditions. Now this is statement 4. This is statement 4, and you continue with what here? Statement 5. So there is a condition 1, condition 2, condition 3. If the first condition fail, then check the second condition. If the second condition fail, then it check the third condition. If all this condition fails, it will execute which block? Else block. Okay. So here, if condition 1 is true, okay, it execute. If condition 1 is true, it execute statement 1 and continue with what here? Statement 5. If condition 1 is false, what will happen? It will try to verify which condition? Condition 2. If the condition 1 is a false, it will check the condition 2. Okay. If the condition 1 is a false, then it will check the condition 2. Condition 1 is false and condition 2 is what? True. Condition 1 is a false and condition 2 is a true. It execute. What it executes? Statement 2 and statement 5. Suppose if condition 1 is false, condition 1 is false and condition 2 is false, condition 2 false, and condition 3 is a true. It execute. It execute what here? Statement 3 and continue with what? Statement 5. Suppose if condition 1 is a false, if condition 1 is a false, condition 2 is a false, condition 3 is what? False. If all conditions are false, it execute. It execute what here? Statement 4 and continue with what? Statement 5. If all this so verify first condition true, execute statement 1. So will it execute rest of the things here? No. If the condition 1 is a false, then it will come to else and check the condition 2. If the condition 2 is a true, it executes statement 2. Suppose condition 1 is false and condition 2 is a false, then it will come to this place and check the condition 3. If the condition 3 is a true, it executes statement 3 and continue with rest of the statements. Okay, right. If condition 1 is a true, it executes statement 1 and statement 5. If condition 1 is a false, condition 2 is a true, it executes statement 2 and statement 5. If condition 1, condition 2 is false, condition 3 is what? True, it executes statement 3 and continue with statement 5. How it is? Now this is checking multiple conditions. So this is a start. Okay, there's a start here. Okay, and this is the first condition. Okay, this is a condition. What is this here? Condition 1. This is a condition 1. What is this here? Condition 1. If the condition 1 is a fail, then check the second condition. If the condition 1 is fail, then check the second condition. So this is a condition 2. If the condition 2 is a fail, then it will check the third condition. If the condition 2 is a fail, if the condition 2 is a fail, then check the third condition. Condition 3 is a fail, check the third condition. Suppose condition 3 is also fail, then here else block. So I'm drawing the flowchart according to syntax. Okay. Now here there is a statement is there. What is that? Statement 4. So this is false, and this is also false, and this is also false. Condition 1 is a false, condition 2 is a false, condition 3 is a false. Then it executes statement 4 and then continue with what here? Statement 5 and stop. Continue with statement 5 and then stop. Continue with statement 5 and after executing statement 5 and then stop. Okay, suppose if condition 1 is a true, 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 what will happen here? You execute what here? Statement 1. Okay, if the condition 1 is a false, then check the condition 2. If condition 1 is a false, it will check the condition 2. And if the condition 2 is a true, it execute what? Statement 2. If a condition 2 is a true, it executes statement 2 here. Okay. If the condition 1 is a true and condition 1 is a true, execute statement 1. If condition 1 is a false, condition 2 is a true, execute statement 2. If the condition 1 is a false, condition 2 is also false, and condition 3 is a true, condition 3 is a true, it executes statement 3. It execute what is statement 3. It executes statement 3. So after executing statement 1, statement 2, statement 3, it will execute what? Statement 5. So it will continue rest of the statements. It will continue what here? Rest of the statements. Rest of the statements. So what is the rest of the statements here? Statement 5. What is the rest of the statements here? Statement 5. It's like this. Okay, now. Okay, if the condition 1 is a true, it executes statement 1 and statement 5. If condition 1 is a false, yes. If one condition is fail, then it will try to check another condition. If one condition is fail, it will try to check what? Another condition. So that is what you mean by multiple conditions. That is checking multiple conditions. Okay, right? So this is how it is. Next is, let us see the example on this. See, multiple conditions you are writing it. Suppose if condition, okay, I said if true, see, just understand how this is work. Print A, okay, else if true, okay, print B, see here, okay, else if print B, else if, again I'm saying true, print C. Now tell me what is the output of this? Tell me what is the output of this code? Tell me what is the output of this code? Yes. So what is the first one? True or false? True. If the condition is a true, if the condition is the true, first condition is true, right? If the first condition is true, then it will print what? A. But will it check any other conditions? No. What is the output now? A. Only one condition, right? If first condition is true, will it check the remaining conditions? No. If the first condition is true, it will not check the remaining conditions. What is the output here? A. This is a true, right? If it is a true, it execute this block. That's all. If this is a true, it will execute this block. That's all. If the condition is a true, see this condition is a true, it execute this block. But will it execute else block? No. So it means rest of the conditions are checked or not checked? Not checked. Okay. So what is the output of this here? A. The output of this is A. Okay. Find output. Simple logical questions. Find output. Now the output of this is, what is the output of this here? A. For example, yes. Okay. For example, I'm writing like this. If a false, print A. Okay. Else if false, print B. Okay. Else if true. Okay. Print else if true. Okay. Print, what is that here? C. Else print, what is that? D. Yes. Yes. Yeah. What is the output here? C. What is the output? C. First condition is true or false? False. It will come to else. Is it this condition is true or false? False. Then it will come to this. Is it this condition is true? Yes. Print what here? C. But without checking rest of the things are not. Yes. So what is the output of this here? C. Output of this is a C, right? So output of this code is, I just print the value called which one? C. Because first two conditions are false. First two conditions are what here? False. Now what is the output of this? Is it first condition is false or not? Yes. Comes to which one? Second one. Second condition is also false. Then comes to which one? Third condition. Third condition is also false. Then comes to which one? Else. And print what? D. What is output now? D. So the output is what here? D. Okay, the output is a D. So the output of this is D, right? Now, simple logics. Now, if you see this logic here, see the logic here. See, write a program. See here, write a program to calculate the electricity bill. Write a program to calculate, but this is a very big program, right? Okay. This one we'll see here. Write a program to accept. We'll see that also. Don't worry. Don't think that, okay, I'm skipping something, right? We'll see that also. Write a program to accept the percentage from the user and display the grade according to the following criteria. Okay. Yes. First condition, second condition, third condition, else. Okay. A, B, C, D. First condition is true, A. If first condition is false, second condition is true, B. First condition is false, second condition is false, third condition is true, C. If all conditions false, D. Just now we have seen, but see here. This is a write a program. Okay, write a program. What I have to input here? Percentage. What I have to input? Percentage. Write a program to accept the percentage from the user and display grade according to the following criteria. So what is the criteria? Marks are greater than 90, A grade. Greater than 80 and less than or equal to 90, B grade. Greater than 60 and less than or equal to 80, C grade. Below 60, it is what? D grade. Okay. But what I have to input here? Percentage. What is the input? Percentage. So P equal to percentage I have to input, right? Percentage means I should input the percentage in which one? Float. So input enter. What I have to input here? Percentage. I have to input what here? Percentage. Enter percentage. Okay. If percentage is greater than 90, what is the first criteria? Greater than 90. Then is which grade? A grade. Else if percentage is greater than 80, greater than 80 and percentage less than or equal to 90, then is which grade? B grade. Okay, else if percentage is greater than or equal to 60, 60 and percentage is less than or equal to 80, then is which grade? C grade. Else is this which grade? D grade. Else is a grade, D grade. Okay. Yes. Logical programs. Enter percentage 95. So which is A grade? Is it 95 is greater than 90? Yes. Which grade it is? A grade. Run this code. Then some 82. Is it 82 is greater than 90? No. Is it 82 is greater than 80 and 82 is less than 90? Yes. B grade. Okay. So what is the output I'll get? B grade. Okay. Then again I execute it. Now 73. Is it 73 is greater than 90? No. Is it 73 is greater than 80 and 73 is less than 90? Is it 73 is greater than 80? No. This condition is what here? False. Is it 73 is greater than or equal to 60? Yes. Is it 73 is less than or equal to 80? Yes. What it will print? C grade. Okay, I run this. Okay, enter. Enter what is that? 55, which is D grade. Okay. So you are trying to check how many conditions? Multiple conditions. If one condition is fail, you are trying to check another condition. So this logic is helpful for finding the results. Okay. This logic is helpful for finding the results, right? For example, again, write a program to accept the cost price of a bike and display the road tax to be paid according to the following criteria. You have to calculate which one? Road tax. What do you have to calculate here? Road tax according to the criteria. So there is one condition. Okay, there is one condition. Yes. Write a program to accept the cost of the bike and display the road tax to be paid according to the following criteria. So bike cost is greater than 1 lakh. Then road tax is what? 15%. If it is greater than 5 lakhs and less than or equal to 1 lakh, then 10%, 10 lakhs. If the bike price is less than or equal to 5 lakhs, it is what here? 5,000. How much percentage here? 15%. If the bike is how much here? 50,000. 50,000 and less than 1 lakh. Less than 50,000, it is what? 5%. Okay. Yes. First condition, else Second condition, else this one. Is it required to check this condition? No. Directly else you can give how much percentage? 5%. Directly you can give 5%. Yeah, it is same as the previous example only. It is same like previous example, but here you have to calculate. It is the same like previous example only, but here you have to calculate. What do you have to calculate? In the place of this, I have to enter what? Price. If the price is greater than what? 1 lakh. If the price is greater than 1 lakh, what I have to print? Tax. Okay, road tax. Road tax, comma, how much percentage? P into 15 divided by 100. Can I write like this? Okay. Then road tax, again, which is greater than 5 lakh, 50,000 and less than or equal to 1 lakh. Less than or equal to 1 lakh. Then how much? Road tax. Road tax is P into how much percentage? 10%. Else, is it required to write all this? No. Else you can write road tax. Road tax P into 5 divided by 100. Yes. So I have to enter the price. So the price is some 2,50,000. 2,50,000 is the price. Now what is the road tax? 37,500. Okay, I try to enter again 15%, right? I try to enter some what do you call it, as some 90,000. What is the bike price here? 90,000, and road tax is what? 9,000, because 10%. Okay, then bike price is 45,000. Road tax is how much here? 5%, which is 2,250. Which is 2,250. Okay. Yes. So it means based on condition, you are executing statements. Based on condition, you are executing what here? Statements. Okay. Just try to do the examples from here. Again, I'm writing here. So practice examples. You want to practice? Now you can practice from this link. And I'll try to tell you some more examples and some more syntaxes tomorrow, right? So today we'll stop it here and tomorrow we'll continue, right? Thank you.